I will show you a cool game that I played on chess.com. So let's start right here. It's 15 moves. I might do another video where I show the whole game, because the whole game at the beginning or the middle game was actually pretty cool. So I'm gonna promote the H pawn. I just played H6. So now it's his turn. King D3. We're just stuck with pawns, not really knowing what to do. So I play H7, getting even closer to having a queen. King E2. He's gonna capture my F2 pawn to make way for his F3 pawn to promote. Alright, so I got my queen first because obviously it was closer. King captures F2. I was actually playing kind of quick because my time, well, 3 minutes, that's bad. Probably made a lot of blunders, so I'm gonna go check it out. Queen H2. With my queen, I just kept checking him. Like, check, 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 so he had to keep moving. You can see it on the tiny move list. It just shows plus everywhere. And they're not, most of his moves are king. He moved his pawn a little bit. So king E3, obviously you have to escape or protect. He can't advance the pawn because the king's blocking it. King E3, queen G, oh no, queen G3. You all know this, it's pinning the pawn to the king, so he can't advance it. King E2. King F5, getting closer to the king. So he can do like that queen-king checkmate. F2, trying to promote that pawn, which he'll never be able to. Spoiler. Queen G2, King E1. Everybody knows that you have to protect or get out of check. Or not capture the piece, 3 ways. Alright, Queen E4, I'm pretty sure, okay, so for me, this was kind of obvious. For me, it was obvious, so I just decided to play this moves. First, because it looks cooler. For me, it looks kind of like obvious, and like the thingy tells me, you promote, I capture, he captures, and then I'm left with those pawns, and I have no idea what to do. I was thinking about, like, if this actually happened, then I would capture one of the pawns. But I didn't play that move, so that did not happen, and I'm happy, because otherwise the game would have lasted like 70 moves or something. King F1. Y'all know why. Queen D3, so I'm, like all beginners, they like to check. I'm a beginner if you look at the ratings. He has 100 more points than me. I don't know if that was the correct way to say, but whatever. King E1, Queen E3, so I was gonna check him until he gets stuck in a corner, so I can do like king, queen checkmate. I already said that, so. King F1, King G4, getting even closer. Actually, I kind of feel weird right now because I could have brought the king closer and closer instead of just keep checking him for no reason. King G1, Queen G3. King F1, he's just dancing like back and forth. The king's just going back and forth. Alright, so Queen G3, King F1, King F3, getting closer. And if he didn't move, which is what he has to move, or her. so he has to move, or her. So if she didn't move, then I could just capture the f pawn and checkmate, but they have to move. King e1, queen captures f2. I like the queen, she's powerful. King d1 escaping, he's trapped down there. Queen e2, you probably all know this, it's protected by the king, so obvious. King c1, king e3, king b1, just getting stuck in there. King d3, king c1, actually, instead of playing king, oh no, wrong button. Alright, so instead of playing king c1, I'd rather move right here, because if I check him, he'd capture and just escape. I'm just following the hints, or the thingy. So he'd just keep moving around, and it'd be annoying. Thank goodness he's a newbie, and he moved to c1.